Tiny garage here in the tiny office. New tone benders. Tone bender-ish. Tone bender Mark 1-ish. Take a look at that. These are really hard to build. These are absolutely the limits of me knowing what I'm doing. I even did some math. I'm just going to hear it before I talk about it. Let you hear it before I talk about it. I don't know how to play guitar. Good and the bad. Good. They are gnarly, sick, old school. They do like that at the end. Can you hear that? It's cool. It's a cool texture. They're supposed to do that. Technically, these are Zonk machines. I don't have the good high dollar British transistors. I've got the kind of cheaper Russian stuff. It's all germanium. It's all old stock parts. It's cool. I did put a charge pump in it, so you can use a normal daisy chain. It's kind of temperamental. It might not like your cheap little daisy chain. I'm on a Voodoo Lab Pedal Power 2, the classic, the standard. It's really bright. It's really bright, which I guess it's supposed to be. They make Mark 1s very long, I guess. They kind of moved on pretty quick. Made them fatter and stuff. It's not thin, it's just bright, man. So that's something I could adjust on the next batch. One of these is a gift. One of them's for you. I'll play it some more. And I want to play it. I want you to hear it with like a tube screamer in front of it. Kind of run as a boost, and then kind of run with a little overdrive in it to show you kind of how you can open it up and really make it move. Don't buy this if you play a Strat. Like if you're like, oh, this is gonna make my Strat sound like 1966. I don't know. It's just I played it with my Strat. It's just kind of weak and stuff. But man, you put some humbuckers behind it, and it rips, man. I don't know. It's not like a muff that'll do a little bit of everything, or a fuzz face that you can draw back and then push all dynamic and stuff, man. It balls to the wall though. It sounds really good. But it's basically a Mark 1. I put a feedback resistor in it because I needed just a little bit more gain. So it's between these two It's basically, I put a resistor in it like a fuzz face. It cycles back some of that distortion and gives it a little more grit. But yeah, I guess I'll just play it a little more. Try to play some classic-y sounding stuff here. Try to play guitar. They always make me want to play some Zeppelin, trying not to wake my kids up. I'm probably doing a really bad job. They're pretty cool, dude. I suck at guitar. Let's hear it with like okay, so what I wanted you to hear was it's kind of bright. So this is a tube screamer. It's actually a earthquake or plumes, but I've got the highs kind of all cut out of it, sort of like a really dark EQ boost thing. Helps kind of fatten it up and push the pedal over. Sorry, push the pedal over a little bit. Crank it up right. So, you know, they always say put fuzz at the beginning. I never put fuzz at the beginning because I like to boost it. I like to make it as nasty as possible. I'll turn the gain down a little bit for you to hear that. It's a fuzz. It's not really a volume. It's technically a swell knob. It's not working like a normal shunt to ground volume. I don't know. It kind of just sounds like a volume to me. But it doesn't exactly work like a volume. And it does change the texture a little bit, not just how much of the circuit is pushing through. But the way the fuzz works is like a Mark 1, not like a Mark 2 or Mark 3. It's different, and it's what makes the pedal, to me, in my limited knowledge, it's what makes it so hard to build and why you have to stick so many transistors in it before you finally solder it all together and everything. It's just a weird place in the circuit. It makes everything weird, but it's kind of also what I think if I'm thinking about it right, gives it that kind of sputtery raspiness that these have. You know, you're not gonna do a lot of. I don't know. That sounds pretty good, I guess. I built them in the garage and I have my Vox out there, and I've got one of those old Voxes with just one channel. It doesn't have the top boost and the regular channel. So the top boost is always on. I was really happy with it on the breadboard, and I got them together. I brought it in here on my Fender, and I was kind of upset at first, but I've kind of gotten used to it. It just felt like it was taking my head off, you know, and that it didn't have enough gain. I've got it kind of low right now. I've got it really low right now because my kids are asleep. But man, you crank this baby up and let it go, and it'll sing. So it's they're cool. I'm proud of them. It's probably the coolest thing I've ever built. Like I said, don't buy it if you got a Strat. It's not gonna sound good with your Strat, my opinion. And then yeah, you know, it needs a good power supply, I think. You can hear right now, it's not noisy, but I don't know. I've got a good power supply running right now. So anyways, follow me here, follow me on Instagram, check it out, buy it, message me, ask me to build another one, ask me to build something I've never heard of that would be really hard to build, whatever. Peace.